This dude said, why even bother? It's a monumental waste of time for all parties involved. It's kind of true, so I just replied, I don't deny this is a monumental waste of time. Almost as monumental waste of time as your birth. And I realized that that's really messed up, so I would like to apologize for such nonsense that came out of my thumb. Anyways, moving on, I would like to talk a little bit about finally reaching 1,000 subscribers. It happened about a couple weeks ago after I did a Ronin S video, and it was quite unexpected because I was at 300 subscribers for like a year and a half with no movement, so that's a welcome surprise. I mostly got a lot of support and a lot of positivity, and I also got quite a bit of negativity from some of the videos that I posted, especially the Ronin S video, comparing it to the Crane 2. I have 843 likes, but also 474 dislikes, which is fine. You know, I welcome thumbs up or thumbs down, to be quite honest. But let's just go through and read some comments, shall we? Your videos are a waste of time. Yeah, that's what I usually say, like in the beginning. I say my videos are a waste of time, and you watch it anyway, so it's not my fault, okay? I learned nothing from your video. Well, if you want to learn something, you know, go watch Peter McKinnon or something. This is not a place to, this is not a school, this is not a university, all right? You didn't pay tuition, okay? You're not getting some type of certificate from me. You're not getting a degree, all right? Why do you hate the GH5? I do not hate any camera, okay? I'm just joking around. Lighten up. Where did you get money for all of that gear? Did you take out a $20,000 loan or something? No, all right? It's called hard work. I work a lot. I work almost 7 days a week. Okay, and this is not a joke, it's real. If you want stuff, you have to work for it, all right? And other comments. You are quite ugly. You are like a younger version of Mr. Miyagi. Well, you can go ahead and wax on and wax off of my channel. I thought for Sony's you'd have to move the camera to get rolling shutter, or is your teeth just that crooked? If you want to grow a beard, I suggest you grow a real beard, because yours look like you trimmed your pubes and just pasted it on your face. God. Some people are quite savage, all right? Anyways, I'm just kidding. Those aren't really real comments. I just kind of made those last three, those really harsh ones, I just kind of made those up. Those aren't real. People have been quite supportive. And matter of fact, after I've gotten the 1,000 subs, like, my life has completely changed. My wife and I, our daughter, we can't really go out in public without people recognizing me, saying, oh, you know, you're Vu of NVU Films, you did that Ronin S video, you know? And it's been quite annoying. You know, we have paparazzi chasing us around. We had one guy, he had a, we walked to the park, and this one guy came out, and he started like doing a video, or he snapped pictures or something, and my wife was like, oh no. You know, she's like, hey, look, the guy's taking pictures of us. And I looked over and I noticed he had a Panasonic GH5, and I was like, this guy has to be doing video, because that thing can't really take photos. It's a video camera, right? And so I realized it was GH5. I told my wife, hey, go in the shade. She's like, what are you talking about? Just go in the shade. It's dark over there. It's really crappy low light. You know, so you can't get us if we're sitting in the shade. Lo and behold, the dude completely gave up, walked off in disappointment. He probably went home and bought a Sony a7S3 or a7 III on B&H that day, due to that disappointment. And then we're walking along, and this other guy came out and started taking photos with us in a Canon. I'm like, oh snap! Another guy, like, you know, I only got 1,000 subs. Like, what is this? Am I like some type of celebrity now? And my wife started running off, and I was like, hey, come back, come back. He has a Canon. Great skin tones, great color science. If anything, we could use these pictures as our family portraits. And she's like, okay, and we started posing for this guy. You know, pictures came out great. Great skin tones. He told me he didn't have to grade or anything. He's straight out of camera. It's fantastic. And then the other day, walking around, and this dude came around with a Nikon backpack, and I was like, oh crap, here this guy goes again, he's gonna start snap pictures with it in his Nikon. And then I realized he had no camera, because his D850 is still in back order. But you know, all that is really not here nor there. I'm just trying to say that I'm getting quite famous, and it's quite annoying, you know, like I'm not really used to this fame life of 1,000 subs on YouTube. And matter of fact, and this is a really true story, I got contacted via email by this Chinese company that sells gear, you know, video, photo gear, like tripods and stuff, on Amazon. You know, I'm not gonna mention the name, but I took a look, and you know, they just sell very basic tripods, basic monopods, things of that nature. And look, okay, I appreciate people reaching out for me for, you know, some type of promotion and all that stuff. But come on now, like I'm big time now. All right, I have 1,000 subs. I only review big time stuff. All right, I have new tech. Okay, I got Sony a7 III, Ronin S, all this new gangster tech, and this guy is coming at, you know, asking me to review his like ancient tripods. Okay, if you want me to like review old stuff, like old technology, at least send me some Canons to review. Right? At least, you know, I could play around with the camera, you know, I know I could play around with the color science and all that stuff. So, you know, if you want to send me old stuff to review, at least let me review a Canon. You know, I only review new up and coming tech. Like I told you, Ronin S, Sony's, you know, send me a GH5S, that's new. You know, at least send me a GH5S so I could, you know, film handheld, and then I could like, you know, test the limits of Adobe Premiere's warp stabilizer, since the GH5S doesn't have IBIS. You know, so I could at least test Premiere Pro. You know, I just can't handle it. I don't have time for nonsense. All right, I'm a big YouTube star now. What can I say? I'm just kidding. It's whatever. I just want to once again, I'd like to say I appreciate all the support I've gotten on this channel this past few weeks. I really appreciate everyone who has subbed, liked, and commented on my videos. And please continue to do that. Please continue to support my channel. And I will try my best to just produce random content like I have been, you know, whether it be just gear or just stupidity, okay? I'm here to entertain. Or at least I'm trying to entertain. And like some people think I'm wasting their time, but hey, at least you have something to do while you're at work. You know, you go to the bathroom, you're trying to take a dump, you turn on YouTube and you see me say some stupid stuff, and at least it'll be a solid 10-minute dump watching me. You know, my face will probably help you push out that turd because, you know, we look similar. Some rumors going on out there regarding the Sony a7S3, and you know, I have my sources. It's very trustworthy sources out there because, you know, I'm deep into the Sony game. My Sony sponsorship game is quite strong. All right, I have a lot of insider information that people don't know about. I'm not going to disclose. It's anonymous. It's SonyOfferRumors.com. Search on Google, but pretty much they're saying the typical crap: 4K 60p, you know, 10-bit, all those things. That's pretty much probably the only thing the Sony is missing. It's missing 10-bit, 4K 60p, you know, maybe some other, or, random more slow motion than 120 frames per second. But overall, the only thing the Sony camera I think is missing is 60p and 10-bit. And maybe the IBIS could be as good as GH5's IBIS. I got to test out a GH5 today, just playing around. The IBIS is incredible. My request to Sony for the a7S III is obviously 4K speed, 10-bit, but also make the body a little bit bigger. Make it different than the a7 III, a7R III, and a9. Make the grip bigger, make the body just slightly bigger, and I'm sure it'll help out the ergonomics, but not only that, it'll help support bigger processors for the 4K 60p, more space for the IBIS, because I think one of the biggest reasons why GH5's IBIS is nice, is really good, is because they have a small sensor and it's like a bigger body, so there's more room for the sensor to move around, versus the Sony bodies are very tight. So if they made the a7S III body slightly bigger, I think it'll be money, all right? And obviously I'm gonna have it day one. I'm not gonna pre-order it. Sony's gonna just send me one just to to review, and that'll be my machine, because like I said, I'm big on the Sony gate. Clearly that's another stupid joke, because I am not sponsored by Sony at all, and I'm gonna have to pre-order it the first day, B8H, like everyone else. Oh, another thing, hopefully the a7S III autofocus would be at least as good as a7R III, or a7 III is even better, but like there's not much difference between the two, but at least get the autofocus up, because I'm not gangster enough to manual focus, unfortunately. So that is it for today. I think I'm just messing around. It's late. Tomorrow is Saturday, or it's actually 1 a.m. right now. So today, Saturday, I gotta shoot a wedding later. So peace out, and until next time, lighten up.